Today, I've been trying to keep up with Finley as he sort of moves around the boxing ring.
Finley, well, thank you so much for taking part in this. We're on the same height. Yeah. Probably doing the same way. All right.
I must say, when you get that look in his eye, right, it's really terrifying, right? So I'm glad he had the big pads on rather than the gloves today.
Funnily enough, I was helping him get ready for his next opponent. So, you know, we done a good bit of work today in the gym and we enjoyed it. It was a fun environment we was in today, wasn't it? It was a bit different for you.
It's different for me. Very different from the, normally it's verbal, you know, like you're getting trained in. Whereas today's a bit more physical, which actually, having looked at me in the mirror, you know, earlier on, I thought, you know, maybe I should spend a bit more time in the gym generally.
Coming down here to Basildon, it's £5 for a single pie and mash, made on the blooming day. This is actually, proper food and at a reasonable price. And you come in here during a normal working day or a weekend, and you'll see people, genuinely, you'll see people from all walks of life in here. And it's one of the nicest things to do. You see dads with their daughters, you see older couples, you see people on their first dates, sometimes, when they're teenagers. So there's, and that's one of the nicest things about it. It still feels like it's part of the community.
It's good, locally sourced food, and it's made by local people, and it's not processed, and it's not overwhelming food. Then yeah, I think it can be great, and I think it's great for you. I use it before sparring and post sparring and things like that, getting ready for a fight. It's not massive in calories. If you see there, I've got one pie, one mash and some liquor. So it's not like I'm going to be putting on the pans after one of that.
Your nutritionist might be having a kitchen load of this.
I hope not. I'm sure I'll get a phone call about something. I'd have days that we'd come out of school for lunch, and this was what we'd have for lunch and go back to school. Like, we've all been having pie and mash for years. My dad, my granddad, my granddad's granddad, and I got a picture of my granddad. We've been in the same pie and mash shop 60 years apart.
Really?
So it kind of, you can see how it passes through all them years, like still going.
Basildon was built, in the 50s and 60s, post-war Newtown. But what it brought with it was those East End traditions out of East London, as it was being built, and that Cockney diaspora, both here north of the Thames, also get sometimes even a little bit in Kent on the south side as well. I think it's just important that we celebrate and promote a lot of those products which come out of those working class communities. Sometimes things which, I think sometimes people feel that they should have moved on from, or that they're a bit embarrassed to talk about. Yeah. I don't think we should be. These are quality products, made by brilliant people, served, by, really nice working class people in, what is an open, lovely establishment. I think that's a sort of thing that we should be celebrating as really part of the community. Just like we should be celebrating fantastic local talent like Finley, who's going on, hopefully to greater and greater things.
Hopefully. We're all on the same journey, and even places like Robbins themselves, they're going to help us out, and that's what it's all about, is everyone that's on the same journey and the same path, helping each other out to get to somewhere good for everyone. Unbeaten prospects going against each other for a headline event. You don't get that too often, especially in small hall boxing, so it's really nice to see that boxing's going in a positive direction where young prospects are taking these fights against each other and don't mind putting it on the line. It's really exciting.